that there are things flying over our military installations, and the military doesn't know what they are. And so anytime you have things flying over a military installation and you don't know what they are, that immediately raises issues of counterintelligence, and that immediately raises issues of national security.
In my opinion, this is something that we should be studying. And as I said, it's a worldwide phenomenon, not just here.
Well, I'm not going to get into any details on classified information. I have received a similar brief over a year ago. I need to get an update as well. And I'm concerned about anything that might threaten the health and well-being of our pilots.
And so my view of it is that we have something that we need to know the answer to. The American public deserve to know as much as possible about it, and we shouldn't allow the stigma associated with the term UFO to keep us from trying to answer that question.
We've got a lot of those pilots that fly out of Oceana, fly out of Hampton Roads. If there is anything that is disturbing their flight patterns or potentially a threat, I think it's appropriate that the Navy and the armed forces generally take this into consideration.
And at the end of the day, if these are things that are potentially endangering our national security and could cause an accident, in terms of crashing into something that's up there. So I don't know what they are, and that's the problem. They don't either. So we need to have an answer to it, and the American public deserves to know.
But in terms of the specifics, that remains classified. I'm the vice chairman of the Intelligence Committee. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about classified information, but I think it's appropriate that the Pentagon keeps Senator Rubio and I and other members of the committee informed.
We don't want to wake up one day and realize that some adversary has taken some significant technological leap forward.
But I am going to say, though, that the Pentagon ought to be doing everything it would be appropriate to protect the safety and well-being of our planes and our pilots.
That's why I think we need to take this seriously and not view this as some sort of kooky alien thing. There's nothing to do with aliens for me. It has to do with national security.
Again, I'm not going to get into what is going on. I think as a leader of the Intelligence Committee, I think it's appropriate that we stay informed. But part of my challenge is to be brief with classified information is to keep that classified.